All right.
All rise for your dishonorable, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Debatable is now in session.
Welcome to a new episode of Debatable. I am your host, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Joining me as always is High Five Mike.
Hey.
Primetime Travie T.
Hey.
And once again, joining us from the JEM Girls Podcast, we have Hakuna Matidis.
Hey.
And Orifice Jones.
Hey.
Wow.
Hakuna Matidis might be my favorite name I've ever heard on the show. Putting that out there.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Is Orifice Jones a play on Osmosis Jones?
Oh, no, it is not.
It should be.
Yeah. You know, if I'm going to go real deep cut with it, it was really to have a drag person. I would be Orpheus Jones. They would be Yuri Dixie, which is a throwback to Orpheus and Eurydice, the ancient Greek myth. But then someone rightly pointed out that no one would get that. And they were like, oh, you should just
you lost me at
you should just make your name Orifice. And I was like, oh, that's way better.
And that someone was me.
I'm
the brains of this duo.
I'm the looks, obviously.
Well, welcome back. You've been on the show before. But
This is your third or fourth appearance?
Third.
Okay.
That sounds a charm.
Yeah.
So
maybe we can get rid of you guys after this. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you could. I'm surprised you didn't after last time.
Exactly.
So welcome back to the show. Again, tell the people about yourselves and your show for the new listeners.
OJ, want to go for it?
For sure, I'll go for it. I'm OJ because the glove fits or doesn't fit. I don't know. Anyways, we have the JEM Girls Podcast where we talk about shitty 80s cartoons with a special focus on the best worst of them all, Jem and the Holograms. And really, it just kind of devolves into inane banter.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty similar to this show, just ordained banter. So welcome to Debatable. We're going to debate the serious, the silly, and everything in between. So we're going to get started. As always, we have two topics. So our first topic is going to be Michael versus Janet Jackson. I kind of feel this is disrespectful to one of them. But Hakuna.
I mean, Janet is everything. And honestly, like, Michael got pretty creepy, like, you know, in the 90s, late 80s. Like, he got, you know, pretty creeps. So I'm going to say Janet. She's an amazing dancer like Michael, but she had, like, a consistent career for many, many decades. And, yeah. Okay. That's where I stand.
Orifice?
Yeah, we're going to do a united front on the JEM Girls Podcast. We're Team JJ. Number one, Janet Jackson's abs, iconic. Number two, on the consistency front, I feel like Janet Jackson has like just kind of like always improved, as opposed to Michael Jackson, who's like evolved like a troublesome Pokemon. Like he had, you know, pop tween, you know, kind of thriller era, gentleman, sexy, smooth guy. Gentleman, I don't know. And then super creepy late years. It's like, so he's like a Pokemon that like the first evolution is normal. Then you have to like level up with like high friendship or like a sunstone to get to the third one. But in this circumstance, it's like a very dark childhood. That's how we got there. So consistency. And then the third one is Janet Jackson was once in a movie with Tupac Shakur. And that's pretty notable.
That's true.
Poetic Justice.
Yeah, Poetic Justice.
Yeah. That movie's okay. It's
not good. I mean, her braids were good. Her hair was right, and it spawned like a lot of nice hairdos. And like Janet and Tupac were both sexy, so who cares?
Exactly. I'm just in it for the fanfic. Sorry.
And Tupac was a great actor, so, but the movie itself wasn't good. Yeah, he was a really good actor.
What else was he in?
He was
Juice.
in Juice.
Juice is the best. Hood
Juice
movie
is
of all
the
time.
best. That's his best movie.
And there are others
been-
apparently.
Yeah, there were others. There's one where he.
I've
gets
only seen
AIDS.
Juice.
I can find
One-
it. Travis, where are you going with?
What?
Tupac or not Tupac? Michael.
Tupac and Biggie. It's Tupac.
Michael or Janet.
This is a joke, right? You guys are. This is a. You
This
guys are pulling
I,
a fast
I
one
thought
on
the
us?
exact same
Oh,
thing.
he was also in Above the Rim.
You guys like
Above the
this
rim.
is-
Is
That
a
sounds
porno?
like a porn, exactly. That sounds like a gay porn if I ever did hear one.
That's it. It's not. It's like
It's a basketball
another-
movie.
It's a basketball movie.
Okay,
It
but
was-
like the metaphor is gay sex, right?
The sequel
That's
is
the
Into
game?
the Rim.
This is it's Michael Jackson by like a long shot, like a lot. Like,
What?
Not even a
Michael?
competition. Yeah, like
Yes.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
If you polled the planet, it was like keep one Jackson sibling.
It wouldn't be like
No one
it'd be
ever
Tito.
is gonna say Janet. They're gonna say Michael
Besides
25 out of
these two.
25 times.
It'd be
Unless we
Tito.
ask you guys. And then
Randy Jackson, wrong Jackson.
Randy.
I'm
Well,
going.
yeah.
That's a no for me, dog.
I'm going with Tito. Protect
Uh,
Tito.
I mean, Latoya is everything, and Rebe
Who?
kind of.
But here's
It's a deep
Right.
cut Jackson. It's a deep cut Jackson. Don't worry about it.
Deep
Here-
cut Jack.
here's the thing.
Latoya's up there, though. I'll give you that.
Latoya's
I-
amazing.
I looked up lists of awards and nominations that Michael Jackson received. I couldn't just find a list. Instead, I found an entire Wikipedia article that you have to scroll forever to get down. It's Michael. I
Can
mean,
you also
he's
look up the
iconic.
list of child molestation charges against Michael Jackson?
Uh,
That's a pretty long
first of all,
Wikipedia
they were
page as well.
what are we
Never-
discussing here? Hold on. I want to clarify something. Are we discussing who's the better artist or who's the better person?
I
they're
still
all
think
two
it's
and one.
Janet on
I
both.
actually, yeah, Janet's discography is pretty tight, but so is MJ's.
Michael Jackson is 1,000 times better
Right,
discography
that's
than
right.
Janet
Yeah,
Jackson.
his discography.
The best thing Janet
Rhythm
Jackson did
Nation.
in her
And you're talking about like
career,
if you guys are asking me like who's least likely to or who am I more likely to let babysit my kids, it's Janet all the way. If you're asking me
Even then,
who
it's a
I'd rather
better
put
choice.
on the like who I would rather wake up to on a Saturday morning when my mom's listening to music and I know I gotta fucking clean all day.
I thought you were gonna say
Michael
roll over and see.
Yeah, I thought you meant
If you're
bet.
asking me who I want to roll over and see next to me in bed, it's Janet
Michael
Jackson. So,
Jackson.
you know, Janet Jackson wins 2 out of 3. Let's go.
It's music wise, it's Michael. I think Michael was falsely accused. I'm on that train. So
I don't know. I was like 7 when it happened. It could have been.
I mean,
It
I
was
listened to-
creepy. Even
yeah,
if
it
he
was
did do
creepy, but I
was
don't think he
creepy
did
as
anything.
hell.
I think he was a stunted adult because
I don't know
his
though.
childhood ripped away.
I don't know though. Have you seen the videos on, especially like now on TikTok? They're coming out more and more of like Michael behind the scenes, like talking about girls and their body. Like he's like, "Oh my god, look at her titties bouncing right there."
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there you go.
And he called it fishing. He would go fishing for females.
I mean,
Fuck.
He would see girls that he likes. He's like, that's good fish right there. You think I can catch that fish?
we're talking
are
about
videos
upon a
there,
time.
or
Michael
live of him
Jackson,
saying
once
it.
upon a time, was the largest
But you
personality
can't.
in the world.
Okay, that's great. You can't be both. He can't be this thing that I just described and the thing you just described as a stunted child. If
He
he's
can be.
looking for no, he can't.
He
If he's out
can't.
here trying to fuck,
Personality-wise,
if
that's
he's
a
trying to be-
psychological.
if he's out here trying to fuck, he should have the wherewithal to know that he should not spend the night with fucking children.
Mm.
He's not
You-
sleeping with the children. You don't have to look at it sexually.
That's wow.
I said spend the night. I didn't say he was sleeping with them.
So
Right.
odd.
I don't know.
He wasn't
I don't
sleeping
know.
with the children.
Yeah, let's
He was
get off this
sleeping.
train.
He was sleeping in the same bed with children that weren't his.
What? It's Janet Jackson. I've changed my vote. Fuck Michael. I'm done with this. Mike done pissed me
I'm
off.
still going, Michael.
I am also going Michael. I like Janet Jackson, but this is disrespectful of Michael.
Also,
he
Michael-
crushes her discography.
Mm.
Michael's
Like-
also on South Park, so
Like Thriller just crushes just the album Thriller crushes any of her albums like easily.
I
Like,
think
months.
as heterosexuals, you're not as familiar with Janet
Yeah,
Jackson's
like that's
discography
the issue here.
because
No,
like it's
I
pretty
grew
lit.
up with Janet Jackson, but like she's good. Like if she was going up against other artists, if she was going against other artists, she would win. Like there's other artists she would beat.
Michael Jackson fucking
There's
changed
very
the
few
face of
people-
music.
There's very few people who can go head to head with Michael. It's like
He also changed faces many times.
Hey,
I mean,
that was-
Change the face of music.
If
then
I was
change
going to
his
get mad at
face.
every person that ended up changing his face and
he
getting
had vitiligo.
plastic surgery, I wouldn't like anybody in wrestling. So
he had vitiligo.
Allegedly.
no,
I mean, maybe
definitely
he did. I'm
something
sorry to the
risky, and
vitiligo community. I'm sorry.
So wait, I just have a question as a heterosexual man. Is Janet Jackson like a queer icon? Like,
Oh,
Yes.
Hundo P,
Oh,
are
yeah,
you
she
kidding
is.
me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
She is
yes.
everything.
Dude, that song that was on the Nutty Professor 2 album.
I
All
know
the
what you're
girls at the
talking
party,
about.
listen to that body, shaking that thing like
Oh,
you never
all
did.
for
See, got a
you.
nice package, all right. Guess I'm gonna have to ride it tonight. That's like the gayest thing in the world. She literally
Yeah, I know.
says I'm gonna ride his dick all night.
Yeah, she was.
That's
she was
that's
big star.
coming from
But
a
she kinda
woman
fell off
saying she's
pretty
gonna
hard.
ride his dick all night. That sounds like the most not
pretty
gay thing.
straight, right? That's pretty straight to me.
Like that's just not gay as you can get. Like,
No, but
dick
you're
inside
forgetting
pussy
you're
is,
forgetting
like,
it's Janet
opposite
Jackson.
of gay.
It's the Janet Jackson of it all. She's basically a drag queen.
What?
Exactly. I agree. I
Exactly.
agree.
That's
I
Latoya,
don't know
not
how
Janet.
that math works.
Look,
but-
my favorite thing when we have the JEM Girls on here is that they just say shit and it doesn't have to make sense, but they stick to their story.
That is the essence of our podcast.
yeah,
got
I don't
it.
know
You
if that math works.
Nailed it.
But
But it's the same way that Lady Gaga is a drag queen, right?
Exactly.
Like,
She
What?
if you
leaned
look at
into
her
it.
outfits, they're super campy. Like, drag queens don't have to be biologically male either.
Fair.
fair.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I would say Janet was, like I said, Janet's really good. But there's only like maybe 5 to 10 people who can go head to head with Michael. Like the list is super
Who?
short, and Janet is not on there.
Name 2.
Whoa,
What?
I think she's on there.
She's
I
not
think
even
she's
on
there.
that list?
She's not
No.
on that list.
She's
The
on a
only
list
thing-
of 10 at least. A
Janet-
list of 5, okay, maybe.
I think the best thing Janet did was when she was on Good Times. That's as far as I go.
Oh, a point in Janet's book, also other acting opportunities or acting roles. I don't know.
But she-
did
she
MJ do
wasn't-
much acting?
He was in the
I mean-
Wiz.
Oh my
Yeah, he
god.
did. He was in the Wiz.
That's a point.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
off.
It's
I mean,
it's
he
the Black
acted
Wizard
in
of
a
Oz.
lot of his music videos.
I hate it here. It's Janet Jackson. We've already decided.
It's not Janet Jackson.
It's not
Oh,
Janet.
has-
Michael.
Have the tides changed?
Yeah, no, Mike swayed me in your guys' favor.
Like,
Because-
arguing for Michael.
if we're just saying as a
I-
person, I agree, it's Janet. If we're saying as an artist, it's Michael. Like the people I would like, a couple people I would say are artists. I would say who can hang with Michael, even if you don't like them personally. I would say the Beatles.
Which he owned their discography at one point.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean he's better than them.
I'm not saying he's better than them. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
no. I'm talking. I'm replying to
No,
Mike saying.
I'm saying he owned
owns
their
it.
discography. He bought their discography. He had the money to buy their discography.
That's not
Right
that's
from
not-
out from. He literally told McCartney to buy it and then bought it right from out under him.
That just means he's petty. It doesn't mean that he's.
yeah,
he's
Michael.
a better-
was
Kind of
I'm
boss,
just
kind of
pointing
Is
boss.
out
better
the
artist
fact.
than the Beatles? He
I
is
bring
better,
up a fucking just a
It's
point
how you said it. It's
in
how you said
general.
it.
No, it wasn't how I just fucking said it. You piece of shit.
You said
Listen,
it. As if it was a
listen,
point
listen.
against, like,
Outside observer, it was how you said it.
thank you. Right. Thank you. Like,
I think it was the timing of when you said
yeah,
it.
exactly. Right.
I would say the Beatles.
Christina Aguilera.
eh,
Joking. That was a joke. That was a
Caro.
joke.
I like Christina Aguilera, but I wouldn't
Lindsay
put her up there.
Lohan.
Yeah. Okay. So
Eminem.
he's beating the Beatles. That's the end of your list.
No, not the no. I would say, I'm
Prince?
just going off of icons. I'd say Prince.
Oh,
I think he beats
Beyonce?
Prince.
I think Prince.
No,
I
Prince
think
beats Mike
Prince
J.
is a better I think Prince is a better writer
Art-
and musician than Michael was. I'll say that.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's like the Boots House down.
I'm including rappers, so I would say like Tupac and Biggie for their influence on music. Because I'm including influence. I would say Drake at this point is up there.
Child.
Ugh. He's got hits. Like if you
Drake is
like,
trash.
you might not like Drake, but Drake got them hits.
He's got one
Listen,
hit.
we're from Toronto, so we have to like Drake.
Exactly.
But like, even with that, I still hate the guy. I mean, like, he has good songs. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Do you hate the person? but not like the artistry?
Like I said, I'm talking about just as the artist, not
Hold
as a
on,
person.
hold on. I just got to know. Do you hate Drake the person, but like the artist, or do you just hate everything? Like, what's the deal there?
I just hate everything because I'm I'm a negative bitch. But
Okay.
no,
Let's unpack that.
Yeah, it's a big hate.
This isn't
big
therapy,
hate
Travis.
We didn't blaze through this fucking thing in 15 minutes. Let's get some more topics out. Let's go.
I find this list very interesting because to me, like, who is the best artist or who is the most influential doesn't come down to like how many records you've sold or like how much money you've made. Like, I guess like I'd put Michael and Drake on the same list if the money is what we're measuring. But I do think Janet was way more influential than Drake will ever be.
How?
Performing wise?
Like Drake's
Performing
also,
wise.
like, put on
But can you give an example, like specifically?
Like,
'Cause
what-
I'm
what-
lost to
Rhythm
where your point
Nation?
is. What was that?
Rhythm
I'm sorry, Mike.
Nation, the whole album was amazing.
But what did
Velvet
it do
What
to
did
the
it
is
music?
also
influence?
iconic.
Like,
Sorry?
What
how
did it do to music?
What influence did it have in music? Like, where?
What after that album dropped? What did people steal from that album to make that? What, like, where did they go with that? Not
I mean,
Janet,
I guess,
other
like,
people.
I guess the thing about Janet is that she's much more of a performer. I would say like her dancing and like it's the total package with her. And I think that is also like in the realm of dancing and performance, she was highly respected.
She also
And
was the
influential.
highest paid recording artist in 1991. So let's all not
That's
forget
it.
that
That's it.
fact.
Janet won it again.
1991.
Another person I would put up there with Michael is Beyonce. I personally am not a huge fan, but I would put her up there.
Yeah, I mean, before
Influence-wise, yes. Beyonce definitely has an influence.
Also,
Huge
Janet
influence.
Jackson had the Runaway music video where she ended racism, so that was pretty fun.
Michael ended racism with Black and White.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Cody Rhodes actually ended racism recently.
I hate this
Wait,
show
who
so
was
much.
racist?
No, he ended racism.
Ended
He ended racism because he had a biracial baby. So
Who did?
he ended racism.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. He's a
Who
wrestler.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he ended racism.
He's also
By
a
having a
movie star.
biracial
He has a
baby.
reality show now, right?
I hate this show so much.
Yeah. He
I
had-
just want to put that out there.
yeah, he's on the show. It's pretty much a knockoff America's Got Talent.
Well, he's got his own
Oh,
reality
I would
show
say
too.
he has a knockoff.
Oh yeah, he
of
also.
Miz,
he
the
does
Miz-
have his own
Miz and
reality
Miss-
show too. Yeah, all his reality shows are knockoffs.
Back
of
off
other
to something
shows.
WWE's done.
Yeah, but I like. And also I think the issue with Janet is a lot of the first things that we think of with Janet
Is the
is in
boob.
her music. It's the
it's the
Super
boob.
Bowl show.
Whoa, can we address the Super Bowl show and all the green
Yeah,
she got
it
done
was-
real
it's a work.
dirty?
It was
It was
overrated.
terrible.
It was yeah.
the
She
Su-
got
the-
railroaded.
The
but
Super Bowl was a work. Let's put that out front. It was a work, and it worked as well because
Hey,
people
Mike.
were talking about her.
For
But
people
now
who
it's
don't watch
infamous.
wrestling, let's use real people terms.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It's
Yeah.
it was
was
made
set
up.
up.
It was a setup. It was
Yeah, sure. But Janet got all like the bullshit out of it. Fucking Justin,
Timberlake.
Timberwoods over here. Like nothing over nothing.
well, his tit didn't fall out. I don't know.
He pulled
But he's
he
the
pulled
one
our
that-
kitty out.
He's the one
He
that
pulled it.
It
It's
would have
like
been funnier if his titty would have popped out though. Like if
it would have
they
been
did it, and then she
Yeah,
turned
it
around
would've
and
been
his
good.
fell out.
But it was literally like a 0.2 seconds of titty, and everybody lost their damn mind.
Did she not have a little pasty on?
Uh-uh.
No,
Oh, she had a pasty on.
like,
No,
a
she had a
ring.
pasty on.
It was
No,
full
it was full nip with a nipple ring. I promise.
Wow.
So that's why people thought it was a setup because, like, why would she just have that rip off so easily and like showing a nipple ring?
Yeah.
It was a nice
I
nipple ring,
always
too. It was like
thought
a
there was a
sun.
pasty on there.
I liked it.
Travis
Yeah,
has
I
done a
loved
lot
it.
of
I
re-
loved it.
Travis
I
has
loved
done a
the
lot
nipple
of
ring.
research on it.
We did. We brought this episode up, or brought this moment
yeah,
up on Debatable multiple times.
There's definitely a pasty. It's like a star.
Yeah.
That's not a star. I'm
I'm
pretty
It's
sure
a
that's-
nipple ring.
Yeah, it's a nipple ring. Look
Is
at
that
it.
a nipple? That's a big
Yeah.
It
nipple.
like
ring.
goes
Okay.
around the nipple.
That is a nipple
Around
ring.
it.
Okay, that is a nipple ring.
We're jujuling it, people.
We're
I need to
just
get
all
my own
looking at
eyes
it.
on this.
Did you want me to bring? Can I bring it? I can bring it up on the screen.
No, don't do
No.
that. But speaking of nipple rings,
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1, T-H-R-E-E, like the sound the bed makes, when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
Organic
back.
Lovin'.
There's no way that it could have just fallen out without it being staged.
All right, look, I've checked the receipts. I think this is one of the weird moments where it's a pasty and a nipple ring at the same fucking time. Like it
So-
really is.
It's
Well,
planned.
I just zoomed it in. It is a it's a nipple ring.
I mean, it's a ring though, but it's like a sun starburst, so it's covering a lot of nip like a pasty would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and
Wait,
it's
but
that's
how
not-
did
Yeah,
how
that's
did
what-
that come up? I'm looking at this costume. There's no way this comes off that easy.
yeah, it's like a lot of leather.
Like
Yeah,
it
it's-
definitely looked like it was like it had to have been.
Yeah, I'm
Look-
pretty sure that
no,
part
look at
was
it.
set up.
Look at
Yeah,
if you zoom in here, you can see it's just snaps.
Right.
Yeah.
It's definitely meant.
Yes. Well,
It was meant
come
to
off.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, it
what
was
we're
set
saying.
up.
We're all in
And then-
agreement that this was the setup. We're
It's a
just,
Yeah,
setup.
Yeah.
we're
I
just
say
saying
we
Justin
run it
Timberlake
back.
should have been in trouble too, not just Janet Jackson.
And we're still talking about it like 80 years later. So
Yeah,
I don't even
Yeah,
know
there
who's
you go.
in that Super Bowl.
I don't
I
either.
have
But I
no
know
clue.
Janet
Everyone,
Jackson, Justin Timberlake.
everyone. Kid Rock was there.
really?
I think
I
Nelly
meant
was
teams.
there.
Furtado?
Wait, they were. What the fuck
Oh.
kind of concert is this?
Nelly
Nelly Furtado.
Furtado.
No, Nelly.
What
What's
song
the
did
band
Nelly
name?
Furtado sing?
She
I
had
know her
two.
name, but I can't
Man-
remember.
was it
I'm
Man
like a
Eater?
bird. Dun-dun-dun.
I
Oh,
can fly
yeah,
away.
They
Uh,
OG Nelly Furtado, then she came back like Latina slut styles with Maneater.
Bro, this whole time I thought Nelly Furtado was a boy.
See,
no.
I think of Hall and Oates when I think Maneater. so
They're so old.
That's
my
fair.
God.
But so
Um,
long ago.
Right. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna transition into our tournaments. So the way tournaments work here at T13, instead of Travis throwing out a million different things to put in there, we follow Travi T rules. So each person will get a certain number to put into the bracket. We randomize them until they go head to head until there's one final winner. Since there's 5 of us, we each will get 3, and then there'll be one like universal to put in there. So this week's tournament is best pop star of the 90s. So
Michael
Um,
Jackson won again.
I don't know if I would
Janet.
put him in the.
I'm
I
gonna
would
say
put him
Janet
in
on
for the
this one.
90s. So we'll start with Orifice this time. Is there a universal one that we all think needs to be in?
Britney Spears. It has to be on there.
Yeah, I'll agree with
She's
that.
like fucking OG 90s queen.
Yeah, I think Britney Spears has to be in. Everyone good with that?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
How many do we each get?
3.
We're doing 90s pop stars.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, question.
Yes.
Do they need to be a single person or can they exist as
A
a
group.
unit?
A group counts. Yeah.
Okay, group count.
Orifice.
Spice Girls.
Start us off.
I will say Destiny's Child.
Are they 90s? I thought they
Oh,
were.
yeah.
Yeah, they would be. They would.
They're
Yeah.
like late 90s.
How late? When did they get together?
I thought,
Oh,
I thought they were
which-
together by like 96,
I feel like we've
no?
had
Which-
this issue.
which-
oh wow! Wait,
version?
wait, wait. The
Which
years
version
active
of
is from
them?
1990 to 2006.
Right, but they didn't get an actual. They didn't pop on the
Breakthrough
scene
was
till
in 97.
97. So yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
But I'd be fine with taking it off just for that fact that they technically are late 90s.
That
I
late
say
90s
still
is 90s.
Still
I would
90s.
say as long as they do have, more than 99 in there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, you
Oh,
can go
yeah.
to your second one.
I got another. I'm doing a few.
You get
do
three.
You do three.
Okay, cool. We'll go for the Avi, which is Spice Girls.
What's your favorite spice?
Favorite spice is probably Baby is kind of my classic.
What?
I'm the youngest of four. It's like I was always Baby Spice growing up.
I was always Scary Spice because I always looked like her.
I was gonna say, why would that be?
I was the only straight person, or actually the only black person in my friend group at the time. It's like mildly traumatizing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought
okay.
you looked more like the redhead, but I forgot her
Really?
name. I'm
Ginger
Jerry.
Spice?
I know her real
Is
name.
that Sporty? Or no, that's Ginger.
Which one
Ginger
is-
Spice.
Ginger
That's
Spice.
Ginger.
Yeah.
I
No,
I
not-
couldn't
none
think of
of
the
them.
word for red.
So I always thought it'd be kind of fun if there was one Spice Girl that wore fishnets and was kind of surly, and she was from Louisiana. That she'd be Cajun Spice.
I'm in.
Be pretty funny. And then for my third one, I will go with No Doubt. They're like kind of pop, right? That counts
Okay.
as pop.
No doubt.
It
Yeah.
No
It's been
doubt.
like
Or
Anything
or
counts for
just
pop if it was
Gwen.
popular.
Okay, good. Cool.
I would say no doubt in the 90s. Gwen was more, I feel like, the 2000s.
Yeah,
When
Gwen
she's
was
on
the
her own.
2000. I was gonna say G Stefani.
I feel
but
like
it
they
wouldn't
weren't
count.
really pop stars until the 2000s. I would argue. Till
Well-
Gwen was on her own is when I really looked at. I consider him pop.
I consider Don't Speak pop.
Yeah, that song was very popular.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not the only song that they had.
I know it's not the only song, but it's like one of their biggest songs, and that was in the 90s.
I don't
And
think-
Like a Girl, also super popular, or whatever that song is.
Just
Just
the
a
girl.
girl.
Yeah, that's another.
But
I would
this-
say that's definitely pop. Just the girls pop. I consider No Doubt pop. What else would you consider them? Rock? Like I know they're technically considered. They're like considered.
They're
both.
considered alternative. I see
Yeah.
pop, Christian, dance, electric. That's fine. I
Like pop rock.
Christian?
Pop
they
rock.
have a large discography.
They're
I didn't get Christian from.
I
No
don't know.
Doubt,
I
but-
don't know, but that's what the genres here say. So I'm just going off of what the Wikipedia says.
There's a guy in the band called Christian. That's probably it.
They said God
It
once.
says
and they were
American
like,
rock
Christian.
band. I don't know. They have a drummer and everything. So
Hakuna. What are your
Okay.
three?
Madonna. I feel like even though she came up in the 80s, she did have like a strong
She still
presence
had-
in the 90s and put out some of her best work in the 90s.
She had hits in the
Um,
90s, yeah.
Let me see who else.
Oh, that's another one
Cher.
who could hang with. That's another one who could hang with Michael, Madonna.
Yeah, absolutely. Cher, if I dare.
In
Can
the
I?
90s?
she had a couple bangers, but I wouldn't.
Were they
consider
in the
90s
90s?
pop.
I would
star.
also say
Yeah.
not 90s. Cher didn't have
Yeah.
a comeback until the early 2000s.
No, it was like 98.
Really? Believe I feel like it's like 2000.
I mean, Believe is timeless.
Right.
But-
Believe is outside of time itself.
Believe came out in 1998.
1998.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
but I would still consider her a
wouldn't-
90s pop
yeah,
star.
I don't
Yeah.
consider her a 90s pop star.
I agree.
I
I'm
think
gonna go with this
70s
one.
when I think Cher, man.
TLC. Can I
Okay,
yeah.
use that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Absolutely. Then, I mean, Michael or Orpheus, you took all the obvious ones.
Dude, go give a boy band, bro.
Oh, NSYNC or Backstreet
Uh,
Boys, BSB.
Which one?
BSB.
ESP? Okay, cool. I was
ESP.
gonna take them if not.
Yeah, the superior boy band, obviously.
Travi.
Mariah Carey.
Mhm.
My guy.
Whitney Houston.
Oh yes, of course.
And
90s?
Yes,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
What she have come out in the 90s?
I thought Whitney was just the 90s. No.
80s.
No, she wasn't
80s,
very.
dude.
She wasn't very long in the 80s.
Who?
Whitney?
I'm Not Your Baby
Whitney?
Tonight is an album, and My Love Is Your Love. I don't know what's on those albums, but those are. She had 2 albums in the fucking 90s.
How many did she have in the 80s?
2. And she
Those
had,
two?
No, she had Whitney Houston and Whitney in the 80s, 2 in the 90s, and then 3 in the 2000s. So if you want to go by how many albums she's got, she's a 2000s pop star.
What did her
That's weird.
her biggest
Right.
songs? What did her biggest songs come out? 80s and 90s.
Can we just vote? I'm not looking.
I'm
through
waiting
all
for
this stuff.
Damone's judging.
I will allow it. I'll allow Whitney.
I'm trying to make my picks here. You guys are trying to take away
fuck
the
you.
few of my nail. I'm looking at this list, but I feel like these aren't very. Is Christina Aguilera up here? I'll take Christina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xtina, I think, is up there. No.
No, she's not.
Oh no, I mean she's like should be.
She should be up there. Yeah.
Yeah, up in the 90s mix.
It was her and Whitney, or not Whitney. Her and Britney like battling it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I change one of mine?
Sure. Which one did you want to change?
I'll take out No Dough because it straddles that line. I'm gonna change it with Ricky Martin.
Ooh.
Damn it! You just took one of mine.
Oh, sorry, but she bangs, and by she he meant he.
She bang, she bang.
Bang.
Oh baby,
baby.
when she moves.
All I can think of is that guy from American
Hung.
Idol, William Hung.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
right,
banged.
right.
She
I don't think
banged.
I've ever
He's a
seen what Ricky
2000s
Martin
pop
looks
star,
like,
technically.
but this is a handsome man.
He is a
Oh.
2000s pop star.
William Hung
Hung.
is. Ricky Martin is also beautiful.
No, that's what I just said. That's the first time I've ever seen him. This
Yeah,
is a
no.
beautiful man.
He is mad hot. He got hotter as he got older. It's a whole
Yeah.
Ricky Martin thing.
Damone, so Christina came out in 99. What's your ruling on that?
Oh.
Genie in a Bottle was released in June of 99.
Oh, that's like 6 months, but like
What a Girl Wants was her next follow-up, and that was December of 99.
I'm gonna allow it because I
What
would
was
say her
Britney Spears then?
two of her biggest hits were in '99. Because I feel like Britney, you would have the same would be the same issue.
When did she come out then?
Britney came out in 98, didn't she?
I don't know. I was born in 96, motherfucker. I don't know.
97, 98. I think Britney had a longer
Baby
run.
One More Time came out in 99.
Okay.
oh,
So
did
we
it?
went through this. We've done this before.
Yeah, can we
That's
have
what
this
I'm
conversation again, please?
I'm gonna allow them both because they are I know it's the end of the '90s, but they both had huge hits at the end of the '90s. So
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll allow.
it's true.
Was that all yours, Travis?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I hope
yeah,
so.
Mike,
I don't have
yours.
anything else.
All right. Let's go with Brandy.
Ooh.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oops, it didn't go down Brandy. Let's go with I guess let's go. Ooh, Selena.
Okay.
You're a bastard.
And let's go with Celine.
Dion.
Of course. The Canadian queen, the Quebecois queen.
Ooh, speaking of, Shania could be up there.
Oh, I agree.
I love Shania.
Dude, I know.
She's up there with Michael Jackson.
And don't impress me much.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She had that one outfit in where she's wearing a top hat and it's kind of like a magician's assistant's outfit.
That was Panic at the Disco.
Well, I think it was both of them.
My turn.
I
right?
honestly, I can't remember. I should know
It's the
this.
one where all the burly men in tight red sweaters are, and she's talking about being a man or not impressing me much. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's not impressive me much. Yeah.
There you go.
was
Yeah. I just remember the outfit.
I'm gonna go with Jennifer Lopez.
Of course.
J. Lopez.
Waiting for tonight.
Oh.
Which I think is another 99 song.
I mean, she did play Selena in the 90s. So I'm cool
That
with
movie
this.
was the 90s? I didn't even know. I thought
Yeah,
Waiting for Tonight was a Millennium song. That's why I always thought it was 1999.
Let's see. Waiting for Tonight.
It might be, but I don't remember.
It was 99.
Did NSYNC get in?
No.
Oh, no.
NSYNC, obviously.
They really didn't let the Selena situation like settle down at all, did they?
No, she died.
Like,
and
she
they
died in
made a
95,
movie.
and they made a movie at 97. This is ridiculous.
It was right afterwards.
That's ridiculous. Like,
I never
That corpse
got
was
to-
still warm.
I never got
yeah,
to watch.
right. Like,
I never got to watch the Netflix.
those
show,
tears
but-
were still coming, like from the family. What the fuck?
Yeah, they didn't wait at all. And then for my last one, I'm gonna do Lauryn Hill.
Nice.
Oh, I got one, but you know what?
Who
I'm
is
doing this. This is for Kenny. I'm taking out Lauryn Hill and putting R. Kelly.
I almost put R. Kelly in.
Did we ban him yet? No.
I'm the artist, not the person.
I know. I really like the song Real Talk. Have you seen that one on YouTube?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Shit. I want to put Usher in here.
Also, I think.
Oh,
is
I
Usher
think-
count? When did Usher
Usher-
come out?
Usher
yeah, Usher
came out
might
in the
be
90s.
2000s.
90.
Yeah.
No, Usher came out 90s.
I don't know.
Like
I'm too fucking young.
97,
He was very young.
96.
I think
you
he was
said-
really young. I think he was
And you
really
said you're
young.
not a child.
I'm 20. Okay, whatever. 94 and 97. You're right. He's got
Almost
two songs
sure.
or two albums
Usher-
out.
Let's see. Usher.
Yeah,
My
Usher-
Way was 97.
Yeah, and his debut was in
And
94.
Usher is in 94. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
I don't know any of these songs, but
But I would know to take off for Usher.
none of my people.
Take out J-Lo for Usher.
All right, I'm cool with that.
Also, I think
because kind of a hot take. J-Lo can't really sing.
Oh, she was on South Park
Oh, that's
too.
a very
so-
hot take. No one's ever said that.
She's a very mediocre singer. I should say she can't sing.
She
She's
can't
not
sing.
she's not a great singer.
Yeah.
I'm
J-Lo-
not watching J-Lo for her singing.
Wow.
Wow, Mike.
Yeah, you're watching her for her
2022.
acting. I'm
Right,
aware.
exactly.
Yeah.
Selena, I've already said that.
Yeah,
Like
her
Selena.
impeccable acting skills. Listen, Made in Manhattan is maybe the perfect rom-com. Sorry, I
All
just
right.
needed to say that. No one ever listens to me when I say that.
I've seen it.
Oh,
But
it's
I
like
don't
it's
know.
my favorite rom-com. I think it's the
She was
perfect
also
rom-com.
in Hit. No, she wasn't in Hit. She was in How I Met Your Mother for an episode.
She was in
what she's
what-
best
what-
known for.
what's that
Yeah,
one?
Yeah,
where
right.
she's
that's what I
like-
know her for.
Is it Unbreakable where she like becomes a boxer and beats up her ex-husband?
Yeah, no, that one's called Enough.
Enough.
Oh
yeah, you're
wow,
right.
that sounds
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, it's a ridiculous movie. It's terrible.
Yeah, her husband's like a super abusive. She leaves him. She takes up boxing and then like beats his ass.
Yeah, it's exactly
Um,
what happens.
OJ, I know what we're talking about next episode.
Oh yeah. Also, we should pair that one up with the one where Beyonce beats up Ali Larder for cheating
Oh
on her
yeah,
husband.
it was
That one's a good one too.
what is that one called? That's
I have no idea, but it's
I
Beyonce
know what that
beating up
was.
this white bitch, and it's really funny.
Beyonce also not a good actress.
No,
Oh,
she's
no, no,
really
no.
not.
obsessed.
No,
It's
no.
obsessed. That's what it's
Obsessed,
called.
obsessed. I watched that. I watched that
Wow.
at a drive-in.
Oh, that's Idris
I-
Elba in that.
Hey, I was going on a double date to see Obsessed, and the girls stood both me and my friend up. So me and my friend ended up watching Obsessed together.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
wait,
so
wait,
hard.
wait, back up. You were going on a double date, and the girl stood you and your friend up.
Yeah.
So it
Wait.
was like mutual
So basically-
HJs watching Obsessed situation is what I'm getting from this.
So both girls. Was there two girls or one girl? This is where I'm
There was
at.
two girls.
Well,
There's
you
two
said-
girls.
It sounded like you said the girl, like in singular. I was so confused.
No, he said both girls.
I heard the girl.
Okay. I think also I'm going to be not too real to moan because I don't feel like I deserve to be
I
out of my
Loading.
own account here. Yeah. Also, I'm looking at J-Lo's filmography, and she
Yeah.
has a movie from 2004 called The N-Word. What is
Like
that?
called the
Someone tell
actual
me what that
N-word or
is.
just
Yeah,
It's called,
the
no,
N-word?
it's just called the movie is called The N-Word.
Oh, what movie?
Is the N-word the N-word we're thinking, or is
I don't
it like
know.
a different one?
It's a
asking you, there's not-
it's a documentary.
There's not even a thing like.
It's a documentary that looks into the history and usage of the word and its variations.
Oh, why is J-Lo on
And
it?
she was in it. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I assume that
I guess
they.
she used the N-word at some point in a song.
Let's see.
Oh.
Which it's in one of the songs with J. Rule.
I like the collective. Oh,
I don't think that. You know what? I don't know if that's it because I don't see her on the list of interviews.
I see her on the list of cast.
She's probably
Maybe she
in
did a
clip.
dramatic reenactment or something.
Or they,
George
or they just-
Carlin is on here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can we
That
also
adds
take a
up.
moment to talk about J-Lo's stunning performance in the film Anaconda? Because that was amazing.
I
don't
don't
think J-Lo
remember her
like that.
being in Anaconda.
Really? J-Lo's in Anaconda, dude. It's great.
I just remember Ice Cube in Anaconda.
It's Ice Cube, it's J-Lo, and it's like a scary white guy are like the main people. Anyways, it's J-Lo fighting a giant snake. What's more to love?
I guess she did sing.
Your silence is
You
telling
know
me
what?
you're
You're
agreeing.
right. You're right. That is J Lo.
Apparently, Ja
I don't
Rule
know.
was fine with J Lo saying the N word on a song.
Ja Rule doesn't have the greatest judgment.
Oh,
Wait. No, you
Is he
said
still
J-Lo.
bankrupt?
Wait, hold on.
But Rule is in his name.
Wait, Ja Rule was okay with J-Lo saying it, or J-Lo
Yeah.
was okay with Ja Rule
no,
saying
Ja Rule was okay with J Lo saying
it? I
it.
was like, I don't think J-Lo gets to tell Ja Rule if he can say it or not.
Is Ja Rule still
J-Lo
broke?
would, though. J-Lo would. She'd be like, yeah,
That's her
Ja, you
call.
can say it.
Is what, Mike?
Is Ja Rule still broke? Does 50 Cent still own his discography?
I know he still fucks with him. Like he did the thing where he bought out like the first 10 rows of the concert.
Wasn't
so
that like 4 years ago?
yeah?
I
But
think that
what
was
the fuck
longer
has
than
Ja
that
Rule
now.
done lately?
Fighter Fest.
Oh, there was that.
Oh, right. His like resurgence flop era.
Yeah, when he tried to make a comeback, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure 50 Cent was just laughing the whole time.
He had a couple banger albums though.
He did.
Oh, dude,
let's
yeah. Back in
give
the
him-
day, all about the Ja.
Let's give him
Ja,
his
you
like
know what I
props.
mean?
Yeah, he had some good. He had some hits, and he had some bad movies.
I
but
mean, yeah,
yeah.
Haven't we
he's
all?
no Ludacris. All
When
right,
they were just putting rappers in movies. Go ahead and shuffle it, Mike.
every day we shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and
Oh,
shuffle.
I just
and-
realized I might still have to fucking vote.
Oh yeah, because we're an
If it's
odd
a
number.
guy. Yeah.
Ooh.
So you'll just vote last. Just vote last.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna split this up and put
All right,
Hakuna Matitties up top. What? You let me move this around. You're not drunk
What?
anymore. You don't work here.
I do work here.
We're gonna start with Orifice Jones.
Why
Ricky
would
Martin
you do-
versus Celine Dion? Because I'm making the fucking rules now. Shut the fuck up. Fall in line.
Your rules
and
make no
shut your
sense.
mouth. I don't care. They don't have to make sense. You just have to follow them.
I don't like it here. No, fuck
Orifice Jones, go ahead.
you. You weren't
Yeah,
here
we're gonna
last
give
week,
we're
so I've
gonna
got
give it
extra fuck
to
yous.
we're gonna give it to Ricky Martin over here.
What?
Oh, I almost tried to type it. I can't do that. Mike, you have to type it.
Okay, Travis, you need to tell people who are listening what the matchup is.
I did.
I didn't hear you say
You were
it.
too busy talking because you're too busy talking over
Say it
me
again.
than listening. It's
Say it
Ricky Martin
again.
versus Celine Dion.
There you go.
Mike.
9/11.
11.
Is it who is it
Yes,
me?
it's you. Yes.
Why would you start? All right, we're going Ricky Martin.
Damone.
This one's tough. I'm gonna give it to Ricky Martin.
Ricky.
Wow.
And Hakuna Matitties.
I have to give one to Celine Dion. She can't have zero. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she can't. She really can though.
Are you kidding me?
I don't think Celine's gonna
That-
win.
Yeah,
I
she's
just-
not gonna lose sleep over this.
I am pulling a Travis and changing my vote. I thought about it. I'm going with Celine too
Oh, so now we're two.
because
Number two.
Titanic, man.
I'm gonna
Alright,
be honest.
well-
My heart will go on. Got overplayed.
Yeah, but it's still. If you remove
it-
it for 20 years and listen to it, it's a banger again.
Let me
But
see what
it's-
Celine Dion looks
But
like.
it's not like she bangs. She bangs.
Exactly.
Okay, but the
Move.
best
I
version,
also
the
think
best version of
Celine-
that wasn't even him.
Oh, it's sad.
I don't know
for
if
everyone
we're-
involved.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
was
gonna-
William Hung, okay?
Yeah. But I would argue Celine has a more expansive career where I wouldn't label her as a 90s pop star. Ricky
All right.
Martin, I would say just the 90s. Celine
All right.
is timeless, as we
2000s,
said.
right? I feel like
Oh,
Ricky
Live
did
in
a
La
lot of
Vi-
2000s,
Live in La
early
Vida Loca.
2000s.
I'm prepared to vote,
Yes.
and this is solely off of who is more attractive to me.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky.
Ricky Martin.
Damn. Yeah, Celine got nothing on that
We're
pretty
not-
face.
That's fine. I'm not mad at it.
Next up is going to be Christina Aguilera versus Britney Spears in
Wow.
round
Clash
one.
of
Wow.
titans. over there.
Hakuna
I know.
Matitties.
Jeez.
I'm up first. I think,
Yes.
okay, yes, Clash of the Titans, kind of like the iconic duo, but I
They
would
kissed
easily
once, right?
answer Britney.
Yeah. No, they didn't.
Oh yeah,
kiss.
that was a
They
thing.
kissed
on-
Madonna. They didn't.
They
kiss
kissed
her.
Madonna,
Yes.
right. But they kind of.
But who
They were
has
kind of
Madonna
kissed.
kissed?
They were
Madonna's
the-
kissing like all
they were like
celebrities to keep her youth. That's how
Eskimo
she,
brothers
She
almost.
steals their soul from them.
Yeah. that's
One, yes,
accurate.
Madonna is a succubus. Two, Eskimo brothers, correct. Yes.
Yeah, they're Eskimo brothers.
I'm going Britney.
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh fuck you.
Leave
Uh,
Britney
Damone.
alone. Leave Britney alone. It's Britney. I like Christina Aguilera better, but for the 90s, I think Britney was the bigger star.
They were, yeah, because she was out 2 years, or no, they were out the same year.
6 months earlier. Yes, we
Right.
discussed this. Well, no, actually, I think the single came out before that. That's when the album came out.
Oh,
So you might be right. She might be a year
probably
earlier.
late '98,
Yeah.
mid '98.
Mike.
It's Britney, bitch.
Okay. And Orifice.
It's Britney across the board.
Wow.
I'll
It's-
give Christina a sympathy vote.
Sympathy. I think Christina's the best. I think she has a better
Yeah,
voice
I
between
agree.
the two. But
Oh, for sure.
Next, speaking of Battle of the Titans, like the next few matchups of Battle of the Titans,
Ooh, yeah.
R.
yeah.
Kelly versus Destiny's Child. We'll start with Orifice Jones.
Or Kelly. Oh, Destiny's Child. Sorry.
Yeah, obviously.
Just yeah.
Mike?
Exactly.
I'm going Destiny's Child. I'm not voting for R. Kelly.
Damone.
Can't do
I'm separating the art from the
No,
artist.
you can't.
I can.
It was
I
it was
literally can.
actual child molestation.
You can't take the R out of R. Kelly. No, you can't take the. I don't know what I tried to say there, but go on.
I'm talking about R. Kelly, not Robert Kelly.
No,
So
stop.
I'm voting for R. Kelly.
All right.
He had
I'm
been. I
not
can't-
going to vote for
I get
him.
it.
Ooh, wait, R. Kelly's name is Robert?
Yeah. Haven't you seen the documentary?
No, I haven't, but I feel like
You're
Robert
killing me,
Kelly is
man.
also the senator.
I don't know how to hog tie people.
Who you go?
You
go, Travis.
Go ahead.
Yeah, watch that interview. It's
That-
hilarious.
It's awful. Just I quote the hog tie line all the time. But Destiny's
no,
Child,
no.
I'm not voting for I didn't like R. Kelly to begin with, so
I didn't-
I've
I
never
liked R. Kelly before, but then it's not like it was new accusations. These accusations came up in Dave Chappelle in the
Well,
early 2000s.
There's new
Yeah.
stuff that he was like keeping girls as hostages.
They
Yeah.
were hog tied.
I don't
So
know
that
how-
really justifies your vote.
How are you, Damone? How are you even
I'm separating the art from the
he
artist.
actually?
I loved his child slaves, like all of the sex slaves, like,
Child
for
slave
children.
era R.
Can
Kelly.
we isolate
great
that?
moment.
His slaves are not children, he said.
Yeah, but
That's the name of
slaves
Damone.
are
Damone, that's the name of the
children.
episode. That's the name of the episode.
I love his child slaves. No,
Yes.
no.
Also,
With a quote, Hakuna Matitties.
if you haven't watched
The love should be
interview, you
italicized.
have
I
to.
just love his child slaves.
We're gonna do Mariah Carey versus Usher, and we're gonna start with Hakuna Matitties.
I'm gonna go Mariah. This one's easy for me. She had some really great bangers in the 90s.
Also, Damone, I just want to tell you from now
Yes.
on, when these lovely people come on our podcast, you have to say their full name. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing. It's not Hakuna, it's Hakuna Matitties. It's not Orifice, it's Orifice Jones. You say the
Yeah.
whole thing or
'Cause
nothing
you're-
at all.
Exactly. If you were just to say orifice, I mean, which one?
True. That's an important distinction.
Yeah, there are a lot of orifices in this group right now.
Fair.
Got a lot of holes going on.
Purely for the 90s, I'm gonna go with Mariah. So I'm thinking just the 90s. It's Mariah. Even
I'll
though
say
I think
Usher didn't have his big album yet.
until
Until
Confessions.
04
and stuff
Confessions,
like that.
yeah.
Like he had hits, but not as many as Mariah at that time.
Miguel?
Nice and Slow is one of my favorite songs. So I'm going with Usher.
Okay.
Nice and slow.
Orifice Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna secure Mike High for the win. It's Mariah Carey.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'd have went with Mariah too.
I'm not mad at it, but I like Usher a lot. I like Usher so much.
This one hurts me. Selena versus TLC. Orifice Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Selena.
Okay.
Oh, it's Selena. I don't own a
Okay.
TLC shirt, and I do own a Selena shirt.
Okay.
There you go.
So Selena is an icon, but I gotta go with TLC. They have more hits.
I'm not mad at it.
They have more hits. Like
Waterfall.
I
mean,
listen way more to TLC than I do to
As-
Selena.
as like a 5-year-old, I ran around singing Waterfalls. Obviously wrong, but I still sang.
Red Light
Right.
District, Creep.
Creve, yeah. I'm also gonna vote for TLC solely for the fact that, no, not solely for the fact
You don't
that
want no scrubs.
Oh, no
Um,
scrubs. Yeah.
I'm just way more familiar with TLC's music, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing. TLC for the culture.
I don't
The
I
culture.
don't honestly know if I know any Selena songs.
Yeah, me neither.
But like you
I'm
know
ashamed to
of
say.
her though. You
I
what
know,
I know
mean?
her.
That's the thing. Like the
Okay.
mystique of Selena is more large to me than that of TLC. That being said, though, I will agree. Yeah, I think more people know more TLC songs.
I mean, there's Mystique because I really don't know who she is, to be honest.
Most of what I know about her is from that
There was-
movie that
yeah.
came out way too soon after her death.
I think
Right,
most
yeah.
people know most people know Dreaming of You. And then there was
Sure.
that Bitty Bitty Bomb Bomb. That's also
I know that
her.
one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And a lot of it's funny because a lot of her songs are Spanish, but she didn't know Spanish prior to making music. She
Right.
didn't
No,
grow
no.
up knowing Spanish.
I learned that watching a student play. It wasn't the best experience, but I learned that. I learned that.
Yeah, it's gonna be NSYNC versus Madonna, starting with Hakuna Matitties.
Madonna.
I'm going NSYNC. If this was if this was 80s version of Madonna, yes, but I feel like it was NSYNC. Like they pretty much them and Backstreet Boys took over the 90s.
I would
Boy
say
band.
NSYNC probably took more over 2000s and the 90s.
Vote, Mike.
Mike,
I'm
go.
going with NSYNC anyways. But
Orifice Jones.
Yeah, I will also say, just for the fact that I think they're most tied to the decade, I will say the NSYNCs for the 90s.
I would
The
also
N
What about
stands
Ray
for
of
90s.
Light?
I know, fucking Ray of Light. All right, it's an amazing song. It is a whack ass music video, but I think Madonna's more of an 80s artist, if not maybe even later.
Huh.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
earlier.
fair. I mean, Vogue was also the 90s.
was it?
Was
Yeah,
Vogue the
90,
90s?
But like
1990.
1990, the thing is, once we get at the cusp of a decade, you're still in the previous decade. 2000s, still 90s for me.
Fair.
Fair, yeah.
Whitney versus Spice Girls, Orifice Jones.
I will also, for the exact same reason, Spice Girls. I don't know if there's a more iconic 90s group.
Mike.
Spice up your life. Oh, we're going Spice Girls.
I'm gonna, for the same reason, I'm gonna say Spice Girls. I feel like Whitney, she's more of an 80s artist. Like and that's when she started. 90s is when she started allegedly smoking the crack. So
Hey,
I'm gonna go with
don't
It
Spice
was
mind
rock
that.
cocaine.
Exactly. It was rock cocaine, which is very different.
Crack is for poor people. I forgot.
That
Well,
part.
it was also Whitney. She coined the term "the receipts," like "show me the receipts," right?
I think so.
I'll
I
give
think,
it to
it's in, I think it's in that interview where she said
It is
it.
in the exact same interview. Yeah. One time, so this is a tangent, but when you like come out as gay, you have to be like taught a bunch of gay shit. So these two older gay dudes like sat me down and made me watch a bunch of Whitney Houston videos and interviews, and for real, it made me a better person.
So you had to go like through a gay training camp.
100%. 100%.
As a heterosexual man, I have a question. Is
Go ahead.
Whitney Houston a queer icon?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like 2000%.
100%.
Yeah.
How did you not know that?
Yeah, I knew
Exactly.
that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not as gay as you guys think.
Maybe
I am.
that 40% needs to come down.
Yeah.
Honestly, all pop music is made for either 13-year-old girls or just queer people.
Fair
Which
enough.
often overlap.
We're 13.
I was saying,
13.
did R. Kelly make it for the 13-year-olds or the?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes.
What, what do you mean by teenager?
12 count is 12 count?
Oh my god! All right, Hakuna Matitties.
Spice Girls.
All right, give Whitney a fucking vote. Whitney's the goat. Y'all are pissing me off now.
She is one of the goats.
But
but-
she's the goat. The goat.
Of what?
Singing.
No.
I'm not doing this with you, Mike. You're not going to go list off 45 people
Adele
you've
is
never fucking
better.
heard
Adele
of.
could be better than
Get the-
Whitney.
No
Shut the fuck up.
way,
Shut your fucking mouth.
Jose.
Shut your fucking mouth. Brandy
Adele,
versus Backstreet
Adele
Boys.
is great, but I
Hakuna
wouldn't put her.
Matitties.
Oh, I'm just trying to rile
moving on.
Travis up.
We're
I'm just
moving
naming.
on.
It was the first person that came to my mind.
All right, he's about to say Haley Williams.
I don't know
Fuck
who
outta
that
here.
is. Oh, that's Paramore, right?
Yes,
Fuck
you do.
Paramore. I don't like Paramore. and I don't think Haley
I
Williams
knew
is
that.
good.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. I knew you.
I knew he hated Paramore too.
Unfortunately, as much as I don't like it, and Haley Williams or Paramore, she did influence every female pop punk artist for 10 years. It still makes me angry.
All right, Brandy versus Backstreet Boys. Hakuna Matitties.
I'm gonna go BSB.
I'm gonna give her a sympathy vote because she was she was a star, but I'm gonna give Brandy a sympathy vote.
She had that
Miguel.
song.
She had
She had that crossover song with what's her name?
That boy is mine, baby.
Yeah, that boy is
Brandy and Monica.
I want to be down. It's a good song.
Miguel.
Anyway,
Oh, it's
Oh.
Backstreet Boys. I don't. You,
Orifice Jones.
Yeah, Backstreet's back, all right.
All right, I'll give Brandy another vote. I don't really like Backstreet Boys.
Ooh, this next round.
All right, we're gonna go Ricky Martin versus Britney Spears, starting with Orifice Jones. I think I know where this is gonna go though.
Honestly, I love Ricky Martin. I want to have several of his babies, but it's got to go for B Spears.
Yeah, Mike.
No, I'm going Ricky Martin.
Damone.
This one is tough.
I'm
I'm gonna go with Ricky.
Hey. Hakuna Matitties.
Britney.
I don't like the power you guys are giving me here.
Yeah, wow. This is
I don't
gonna send
either.
some shockwaves.
Once again, going solely off of who's more attractive, I'm gonna go
Ricky.
with Rick. No, I'm kidding. Britney Spears. Okay, let's be honest. It's Britney Spears.
She was also in How I Met Your Mother.
Why?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Never
That show never will.
Enrique
You're not
was,
missing anything.
Enrique was also in How I Met Your Mother.
Oh my god.
Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique is better than Ricky.
No.
I almost put Enrique, but
Enrique
I
is
feel
1,000 times
most
better
of his
in every
hits were in the
single possible
2000s.
way.
I could
Including
be your
attractive.
hero,
Mike,
babe.
I need you to stop going on
That's
tangents of who
homophobic.
met your mother because we're
No.
at 60 minutes already.
No.
Destiny's Child versus Mariah. This is speed round.
Oh, speed round. Let's do it.
Hakuna Matitties.
Ooh, oh my god, this is so hard.
It's a speed round, so you should hurry up.
Oh my. Okay, fine. Shut the fuck up. Destiny's Child. Fine. Destiny's Child.
Damone.
Destiny's Child.
Mike.
Mariah.
Orpheus Jones.
DC, baby.
Yeah, it's Destiny's Child.
I love you, Mariah, though.
Yeah, I love you. I'm sorry.
I love Mariah most for her reality TV series.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know she had one.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
MTV Cribs Mariah might be the hottest woman to ever live.
I'll check that out. TLC versus NSYNC, Orpheus Jones.
NSYNC.
Mike.
Interesting.
It's an interesting choice. I hate myself
going
for it.
NSYNC.
Damone.
I'm going TLC.
Hakuna Matitties.
TLC.
And it's TLC.
Hey.
NSYNC.
Tickle.
Go, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
This is
bye.
truly the Clash of Titans, though. It's literally boys
This
versus
is
girls.
finals.
So Spice Girls versus Backstreet Boys, Hakuna Matitties.
Gotta give it to my girls, the Spice Girls, girl power for life.
All right.
Okay.
I said
Moving
it so
on.
non-enthusiastically too. Girl power, I guess, or something.
Damone.
Did you skip Mike?
No.
Or no, we're going the other way. Sorry. I'm gonna go with Spice Girls as well. Backstreet Boys didn't have a movie.
Oh,
Yeah, Spice
true.
World was iconic.
iconic and surreal.
Terrible.
I didn't
Backstreet
say it was a
Boys.
good movie.
I fucking love the Backstreet Boys, especially that first album. I still have it on CD. I know almost every fucking song on that album. It was my first CD,
Jones.
actually.
This isn't necessarily the deciding factor in my vote, but I forgot to mention off of your anecdote earlier, Hakuna, I also played Scary Spice one time in a drag number, several times actually, with my fraternity. So I also know what it's like to be a woman of color.
I hate you for saying that.
Oh no. Well, Debatable's canceled, guys. Time to
Yeah,
move
sorry.
on.
Obviously,
Jones
No, bravo.
broke the
I love
heart.
that.
regardless though, Spice Girls.
That's an upset.
I'll give the Spice Girls another vote.
You said
Just like
too
Backstreet
much.
Boys.
Spice Girls and
Hey,
or
all I want
Backstreet-
to say with this Final Four is girl power.
Backstreet Boys and NSYNC getting eliminated in the second round's an upset.
Big upset, but Backstreet Boys are still go.
We're going the opposite direction this time, so we're gonna go TLC versus Spice Girls.
Who? Really
Orpheus
shaking
Jones.
it up.
Yeah. Oh, is it me?
Orpheus Jones, yeah.
Spice Girls.
Mike,
Spice Girls.
Damone,
TLC. More hits.
Spice Girls.
boo. TLC for me.
Oh wow!
Oh.
I
No,
didn't see that
but-
one coming.
Wait, didn't
Wait,
three
no,
people say
it's three.
Spice Girls?
Yeah, 3 people said
Did
Spice
they?
Girls. Spice
Yeah.
Girls won. Yeah.
Yeah, Orpheus Jones, Hakuna Matitties, and Mike.
Got it.
Why did you want to change
dude.
your vote, Mike?
I
No.
don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't either. Mike just went rogue.
Mike
Mike just went
I
rogue and
have
made
the real
himself
power.
lose.
If I wanted to go rogue, Backstreet Boys would have already been in the finals. Dude.
Okay, we're gonna do Britney Spears versus Destiny's Child, and we're gonna start with Hakuna Matitties.
Britney.
Damone.
Can't pay my telephone bills. I'm gonna go with Destiny's Child.
It's a hot song.
That's
It's
such a
a
good
real
song.
hot song.
Mike.
Britney Spears.
Don't think you do.
And
yeah.
Orpheus Jones.
I'm gonna go with Britney Spears.
Ooh, Destiny's Child for me.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna Britney Spears versus Spice Girls for the finals. Who is the greatest '90s pop star? Orpheus Jones.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say because she encapsulates the destructive innocence of the '90s, and her journey really, was a '90s kid kind of thing of how messed up she is now. So I will say Britney Spears.
Hakuna Matitties.
I am gonna say, yeah, I feel like Britney Spears is just way more a fixture in pop culture and has been for so long that, yeah, it kind of has to be her.
That's fair. Mike.
No, I'm going Spice Girls. Spice up your life, man.
You can't argue against that.
I'll go Spice
Speaking
Girls as
truths
well,
over
just to
here.
give Damone the final vote. He's never.
I'm gonna vote for Britney Spears.
Trash.
She is. I think she's more iconic, and she is like the ultimate millennial.
Gotta
Fucked
get
up.
with my friends.
She really is. She really is.
Like, she really is.
Friendship never ends.
Also, Toxic is a banger, even though that's not 90s.
Let's say that's not 90s.
Toxic is literally the best song in the world, though. We have to all agree.
I think
Slave-
Hit Me Baby One More Time is also great.
Hit Me
Slave
Baby
for
One
You
More
is
Time
really
also
good.
goes on for 18 minutes. So,
I'm about
like, that's my thing with that song.
Here's my thing. I'm about to, like, you guys might want to cover your ears because I'm about to hurt your feelings. Britney Spears is kind of overrated, guys.
Well, I mean, that's the whole
I
thing.
mean, we're the
I think that's kind of it.
Nobody's shocked
Okay.
by that.
Yeah, that's Britney
Okay.
Spears' whole. That's,
I just want to make sure that we were all aware of this fact.
She's not a great singer. She's not a great dancer.
she used to be a really good dancer, actually. Also, one time I got sat down to show all the Britney Spears videos, and that also taught me a bunch of gay shit. And also that Britney Spears, in her heyday, was like a good performer.
How long does gay training camp
What's
last?
straight? What
Gay
is
education.
Education. If I was out of it, I'd tell you. That's the thing. It's a lifelong journey.
Okay, I have a question though. Are you wearing like a fake mustache? What's on your face? I don't understand. I've been waiting to figure this out this whole
I
It
time.
looks like a mask, right?
It's definitely a mask I just cut the mouth out of, but I was like, oh, it kind of looks like a handlebar mustache. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
thought
I
it
was like. With
I
the
thought
I
you were
thought-
going for like ski mask, like you're about to rob a bank.
I thought it looked like a mask, but I thought it made it look like it was like a blow up doll. You know, like the mouth of a blow up doll.
Okay, stop it. So
it's a work of art. You interpret whatever you want. That's the whole energy I'm giving.
I'm gonna give Orifice Jones. I'm gonna give you this. You have stayed committed to being absolutely unhinged and deranged at all times. You've committed to that fully. Hakuna Matidis, you came in strong the first 2 episodes, but you gave up this time. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
but to be fair, I didn't give up. I never give up. Is that a hashtag? I don't know. But Orifice had told me we weren't doing disguises anymore.
That is
And-
true. I did pull a switcheroo.
And then we
But hold on.
That is chaos.
To be fair, that's the most deranged and unhinged shit ever. He double crossed you. Like
I know,
For
I feel
no
the same.
reason.
Look, he bamboozled you so bad.
For no reason.
For
For
no
no
reason.
logic.
For no reason.
Just
That
cause,
is
just
true.
because he could.
Exactly. That is very accurate. And that's what
That's
happens.
also our whole podcast.
Also, yeah.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take back over. So what we're gonna do now is our recommendation. So you can recommend anything in the world you want, just can't be your own thing, obviously, because you're gonna do that right after. So it could literally be anything. So Hakuna, we'll start with you. What do you want to recommend?
What do I want to recommend?
Yeah, it could be anything: a book, a movie, breathing exercises. I
Yeah,
don't
breathing
know.
is a good one.
Drink water. We've gotten.
Wow. Can I go next?
Yeah, you
I
can
need
go
to
next.
think about this.
Orifice. You got anything?
Yeah, I will say because the Scream franchise is having a moment right now, I'm going to recommend everyone rewatch or watch for the first time Scream 4, which is my favorite Scream. Underrated in the franchise, features such talents as Emma Roberts, Hayden Panettiere, and of course, the incomparable Neve Campbell. So I suggest you check
Party
it
of
out.
5.
Nice.
I forgot
watch
Party
it.
of 5 was the thing. Is it? Have you seen the new one? Is it good?
Oh, it is actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the Scream movies. The new one actually is good. The only bad Scream I would say is Scream 3.
Yeah, Scream 3 is not good.
It's trash, but in a fun way.
But yeah, it starts them. They make fun of themselves a lot. Like,
Exactly.
Hakuna, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So I started watching Oz, the HBO show from the 90s about prison.
Hey, I recommended it
it's-
last week.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I started watching it just recently, and it'll like make you feel stuff in your heart and then tear it out and stomp on it, and like everyone's having the worst time. It's really good.
There's a lot of death.
Yeah.
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 That person definitely would have been shut down. Like,
I know there were like
way earlier.
5 murders in the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, like they should have definitely been shut down, investigated. People should have been fired. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mike.
All right. So my girlfriend and I watched. We binged on Saturday. Archive 81 on Netflix. That show. It's only 8 episodes, 1 season, an hour each episode. That fucking show is amazing. I like that kind of shit. It's crazy. I don't want to explain it because I feel like I'll give it away. So Archive 81 is based off a podcast, like an audio play podcast. It's really fucking cool. I haven't listened to the podcast yet. There was something else I was going to do too goat cheese is my second recommendation. I fucking love goat cheese.
Like the food?
Yeah. I
That
just recently started eating goat cheese and it's amazing.
Yeah, goat cheese is the shit. Have it with honey. Goat cheese and honey.
I have a honey goat cheese.
Oh wow. So
It's
you're
awesome.
streets ahead with your goat cheese. I see.
He's all in on the goat cheese.
Throw it on a pizza, man.
Is
awesome.
it better than pepper jack?
I had a goat pepper jack that was made out of goat cheese.
Oh,
So
Okay. Travi.
I recommend hanging a ukulele on your wall.
Oh,
That's a fun
fuck!
one.
I don't know which way is which way.
Yeah, everything's reversed.
wait,
Is that really
why,
your recommendation?
why are
Yeah.
you recommending a ukulele?
I can recommend whatever I want, Mike.
Why-
You mind
why
your
though?
fucking
Why
business.
though?
I don't have
Why?
to explain myself
Why?
to you.
Why?
I don't have to explain myself to
Why?
you, white man. Shut your mouth. Tell me how to think.
Whoa!
One of these things.
Whoa.
You're gonna get in
Hey,
trouble.
wow!
My recommendation is take care of yourself. Eat healthy-ish. Drink water. Just take care of yourself. I've been watching. For some reason, I got into a binge on watching clips of my 600-pound life, and it made me go on a diet. So,
Oh, well, that's good. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, now they have 1,000-pound best friend.
yeah,
That's
I've
impossible.
I've
What?
seen clips of that. Yeah,
Hook
they're
is
both,
not
like,
me and you should go on
together?
that show.
I've seen clips of it. Like, it's 2 women. They're best friends. The
Is it
one
the-
was like 600 pounds, and the other one.
So it's a combined weight of.
Oh,
1,000.
we saw.
Yeah, it was
It's not
a-
even.
It was the combined
Whatever.
weight.
It's like a tag team.
There's
Mike.
people who are like 900 pounds on my 600
How?
pounds.
Exactly.
There's
Exactly.
people like pushing 900.
I don't.
That's
Or
when you
over
like fuse to the
900.
couch. I think.
But, like, why?
They're immobile. Like those ones are like they cannot move. Like they just sit on the couch all day. Or
I
back.
think
Yeah,
at
yeah,
like
yeah.
600, you need to question your everything. Oh.
Yeah,
that's-
like they need like ambulances to like take them places. Like they
That's-
literally like the one like there's a bunch of shows that are like based off of that, but like the one she literally like sits in like a split. But like she
Oh.
literally hadn't left the house in like 3 years because she literally couldn't walk.
Have you guys seen my 600-pound baby?
No.
Not a show.
That would be very I don't think
I
the
would
baby
watch
would
that.
survive.
That
I would
be
watch
crazy.
that too, but not a show.
Wow, the baby
I would
just,
watch
like,
it.
swallow the mother up whole.
It sounds like it would be one of those Adult Swim like 15-minute shows that they have on.
Yeah. Very
Yeah, I
Aqua
can
Teen
see
Hunger
that.
Force.
Yeah, Our team's
Um,
amazing.
It is.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do plugs. So which one do you want to do your plug?
Hakuna.
Okay, so watch JEM Girls Podcast if you want a lot of discussion about orphan-free labor, eyeballs,
Yo, this is all true.
non-consensual sex. I don't know. That one didn't sound that fun, but it's a great time, I promise you. Jokes everywhere. Jokes on jokes.
I get the ukulele thing now, Travis.
Yeah. It's
She has
right
one on her wall.
I'm finished. You could.
Oh, also make sure to find us on, find us on the interwebs and shit.
Oh yeah,
Gem
that.
Girls, gemgirls.com, wherever you find podcasts. And as we always say on our podcast, please rate us and review us, even if you haven't listened to it, because our pod poll is a 5 stars and a positive review. And by pod poll, I mean podcast policy.
Travi.
Mike stresses me out. Okay, like
Fuck you.
I said that. And
I didn't.
then Hakuna Matidis. Hold on. Hakuna Matidis had a whole thing where she was trying to go. She was like, "Oh no, it's on this side," and she did this 3 times.
Well, I didn't see that. I wasn't
It was
looking
like
at her.
45 seconds of the fucking show.
There's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 people. I was busy looking at me.
Oh my god! What? All right, follow me on all social media at I am Travi T. That's at IAMTRAVVYT on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. You can take the screen off of me now.
Oh, fuck you. It's staying on you now.
I be tweeting and TikToking, so follow me on both at DaMoney213, DAMONEY, T the number 1, the number 3. Follow me. I tweet, TikTok. I don't really TikTok that often, but I tweet semi regularly. But follow me on both.
You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike. Find me on TikTok, hi-fi Mike, no underscore. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at T13media.com. It's the letter T, the number 1, 3 media, 3 spelled out, media.com. And go on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star. That'd be great.
If it's not 5 stars, fuck off.
Exactly. It's the pod poll.
Exactly.
Yeah. If it's not 5 stars, I don't care. Keep it to yourself.
It's a 5-star podcast. So, what else are you going to give it?
It's a 5-star podcast.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Thanks again for coming on, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us again for some reason.
Yeah.
You're in my top 5 favorite guests.
Aw.
Yeah, all right,
write
go ahead
that
and
on
name
our
them.
tombstones.
So all the other guests who've been on,
I can't name all 5, but I can name the top 3.
Go for it.
It goes. Oh, I can name. I can top 4. I don't. This isn't.
You don't have to go in descending order.
This is in no order. This is in no order. So we got you guys. We got.
He says that, but go
Rocky,
okay.
Rocky, Abigail, and then the top 5s. And Keith.
Keith doesn't
No. Take Keith off.
Mulu, but Mulu's technically a cast member now.
He ain't been here in 6 months.
You're right. He has not been here.
Mulu,
where you at, bro?
Mulu, Pixie, they've been fun. I've only been on one with them apparently. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Apparently, the last 2 times were times that I wasn't on.
Well, this is number 3. So you've been on. You were on the Sexesodes?
I was on the first Sexesode,
but not part 2.
Not the second one.
Not part 2.
Not the second one. I was not on the second. I was not on that one.
Go check out the Sexesode.
1 and 2.
And 1 and 2. But with that, case closed.
Outro.
Go.